And Mel, are you with us, my friend? Are you able to share?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. It's
Hello.
raining cats and dogs. So if you guys are hearing a noise, I'm apologizing, but we've got hectic weather in KZN that is not normal. Apparently, it's snowing just a couple of kilometers from here, so we're freezing our butts off. But I'm coming to you guys tonight as a mother of six. And my story started when, as parents of six, we lost both our businesses due to Corona, serious lootings, and then serious floods that we had in and around our town. So, just when we thought we'd get back on our feet, the next thing would hit us and we'd be back to square one. And there was a stage where I used to queue for people at home affairs so that they could get the first spot in line. And they would then come and take their spot 6 a.m. in the morning. And I would stand in that line from midnight to get them that first spot in the queue. And they would pay me. And with that money, I could afford a little bit of groceries for the week. And in our home, it was after we'd lost everything, it was always a competition between food, fuel, and electricity. A little bit of food now, a little bit of fuel now, and then a little bit of electricity. And I started to go into serious depression because clients in my salon just started to decline and decline because things in this area was dire. And I started to develop eczema and I couldn't work with the products in my salon anymore. And I said to the Lord, why? Why are you taking my last bread and butter? And I refused to close my doors until the day my doctor told me, you are going to have to stop doing what you're doing. Do you guys know how we are ignorant and we don't want to listen? And I was like, Lord, what now? And I started to search for ways to earn an income online. And I came across Cecilia's, my mentor. I came across her videos. This mother who was working 15 to 16 hours a day. I could relate with her because she was also a work from home salon owner. And in the beginning, I thought this can't be real. She's talking about too much. The amounts were too much to make it believable for me. And then I started to stalk her page. And I thought there's no way that this Afrikaans lady can be a scammer. There's no way. And I reached out and Cecilia answered all my questions for me. And I didn't have the money to start, but every day I would get up and I would look at her videos and I would run to my husband and I'd be like, look at what this woman is saying. Look at this. Because in 2022, we got scammed out of 150K in the crypto trading world. And he forbade me to ever participate in online opportunities again. And I had to lure him in with Cecilia's videos and eventually he said to me, okay, I'm going to help you to get the money. And every day I would get up and I'd be like, I'm going to get the money to do this. I'm going to get this money and I'm going to start no matter what. And I started to manifest that money. And I went and I sat on the couch and I was like, what can I do to get them to get my honey, my hands on the money to start this opportunity? And I remembered I had a 1950s stroller in mint condition that I didn't want to sell. My mother bought me that stroller with my last pregnancy. And I was like, okay, you need to decide what is more important. I can replace the stroller someday. I'm into antiques. And I sold that stroller. And the Monday, that weekend, I said, I'm starting this Wednesday. I've almost got all of the funds. Wednesday, I want to start. That Monday, when I woke up, my dog gave birth to puppies, 9 puppies, a Staffy. She is a purebred, a thoroughbred dog. And I started to advertise, to advertise these puppies. And the deposits just came streaming in. And I had the money. And I said to my husband, we don't know if this is going to work. I said, but I don't think that God would have sent me this money this fast if I wasn't supposed to start this. And you know what? Till this day, I say, thank God I listened and I purchased that program instead of going going to buy groceries because we were on an empty fridge and empty cupboards when I started this. Guys, there was nothing left of me when I started this. But another thing that comes with this program is mindset training that will literally take you from here to here. And that's exactly what this program and Michelle and Cecilia has done for everybody inside of this community. And I started to see sales from my third week. I started to see sale after sale after sale after sale. And with every sale, I would WhatsApp Cecilia and I would tell her, you won't believe it, I just made another sale. And for the first time in 3 years, I could fill up our food cupboards, our fridge, our freezers, and I could take my children shopping for clothing for the first time in 3 years. And this gets me emotional every single time. My children could count their outfits on their one hand. And to me, having to provide to a family of 9 because my dad also lives with us, I couldn't cope with the fact that we could no longer provide to our children's basic needs. And when I could take them shopping for clothing, I made a video. I had a bed filled, a king-size bed filled with shopping bags with clothes for them. And that to me just made me realize where there's a will, there's a way. And if you really want to, you can. So if you are sitting on the other side of the screen today and you are thinking, I can't afford even the cheapest program, you can. You can manifest it, you can pray for it, and you can go and sit down and think because you have some or other skill that you can use to help you to gather the money. And my advice to anybody that is still thinking that this isn't real, listen to everybody's testimonies on this webinar tonight. Danielle's testimony had me in tears before I had to start. She's got parents in their 50s and 60s who's never been on a plane, who's never left South Africa to see the world. And look at what she's doing for her family. Look at what I can do for my children and what Cecilia can finally do, not spend 16 hours a day in a salon. She can finally have the time to spend with her children. And that's what this is about. Yes, it's about making money. I mean, that's why we all are here. But at the end of the day, it is the freedom that you get back to spend time with your family. It's about the mindset training to get yourself back as a person so that you can finally just live and breathe again. And it is about the change that you can make in other people's lives by introducing this program to them. So Michelle, I just want to say thank you for your $1 million coaching, and Cecilia for being my mentor and for always being there. I would have never sat here today and say that I became the 3rd South African millionaire and that I hit 2 million in South African currency in 10 months. I've worked before and we've had a good life. My husband purchased this home cash. That's why we didn't lose our home, but we lost everything else. I've never made this kind of money. I've never had the kind of mindset that I have today, and the heart to share this with others so that you too can live and breathe again. The only thing I want to tell you is to just start. Just start. It's going to be the best decision of your entire life, and you will walk into the best season of your life when you start this. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, Michelle and Cecilia.
Wow, Mel, your story is absolutely amazing. And as a mom, I felt it, in a different level. And I'm just so proud of you. And I'm so excited to see what's going to happen in your future, because I know this is just the beginning, right? You're not even been doing this a year yet. And thank you so much for sharing.